Warning, this video may contain content that may not be suitable for children or anyone else that is easily offended. Strong language, graphic content, nudity, bad jokes, and a possible idiot, aka myself, may be featured in the following clip. Viewer discretion is advised, and is not responsible for any damages that you receive watching this video.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Zems, and welcome back to another video on Friday. This video is by Chillin' Scares. It's called 6 Most Disturbing Home Invasions called security camera footage. You guys have to reach you super good box. Call link watch this in entirety. I'm gonna be pausing to stop and talking through the whole thing. Thank you guys so much for the 6,400 subscribers, man. I really appreciate it. I cannot say thank you guys enough, man. It's a dream come true that you guys are continuing to support me no matter what I do, and I really appreciate it, man. If you guys do the channel, Reprisalzems, and welcome to the Crow's Nest. I know it's Friday, so make sure you guys be safe. I know they're lifting like the COVID restrictions and all that stuff. Pay attention to red flags, man. If it seems like something's not right, man, trust your gut. Look out for yourself, look out for others, look out for those that you don't know around you, because you never know who may need help. But then sometimes it is okay to mind your business, given the circumstances. You guys are adults. You can tell the difference. If you guys go to the club, man, watch your drinks. Don't leave your drinks unattended. I don't care how well you know people. Don't leave your drinks unattended. If you leave your drink unattended, just go ahead and get your new drink. Don't trust that everybody else is looking after your drink, because most of the time some people are having too much fun that they're not really paying attention to your drink and stuff like that. No matter how good the music is, if they're in the club, this is Friday night and I feel alright. The party's here on the west side, so I reach for my 40 and I'll turn it up. Designated driver, take the keys to my truck. I don't care how lit you guys are getting, pay attention. But for now, let's get it. Let's go. Most disturbing home invasions caught on security footage. Number 1 or number 6.
September of 2017, the owners of a home near Las Vegas would begin to notice suspicious charges to their credit cards. Upon further inspection, they would confirm that they 100% did not make these purchases. Now, the couple did lose a purse containing multiple cards a few days prior, but they had just assumed they misplaced it somewhere around the house. Obviously, now seeing recent activity on the cards, they realized this was not the case. At some point, the purse had to have been stolen. They began reviewing home security camera footage to pinpoint when exactly they left the house with the purse and unknowingly didn't come back with it. But oddly, they would find that at no point did they return home without the purse. This would cause them to take a deeper look at the footage, practically analyzing everything hour by hour. And after a while, this was the footage they were met with.
Oh. Why? Is that his kid? Look like one of their children or something. The cat looked friendly towards him. See, this you can't trust a cat. Look, cat be trying to give away free love. Look at that cat. That cat could have jumped on him like 5 or 6 times.
Enter the house by climbing a back wall to get into the backyard, and from there simply walk through the back door to the house, which was unknowingly left unlocked by the homeowners. They would then silently creep into the kitchen and steal multiple valuables, one of which was the purse. Most disturbing, though, is the fact that not only were the homeowners in the house while this took place, but they were sleeping on their living room couch only a few feet away. And judging by the way the two men were walking around the kitchen, it's clear they were aware of this. Would the homeowners have woken up during this? And it's possible things could have ended a lot worse than just a few stolen items. The two responsible for the burglary have yet to be identified by police.
Bruh, they was right there asleep. I couldn't tell because the lamp was in the way, bruh. They bold. No wonder he was creeping around like goddamn Pink Panther and shit. Like, I was like, why is he sneaking around like that if no one's in the house? And they was over there on the couch sleep, bruh. Look at that cat.
Bruh.
Cats be useless, bro. They cute though, I ain't gonna lie, cats be cute. But they useless, like, look at them just sitting right there, just putting their tail all up and grinding against some boy. My dog but everybody would've woke up in the house, bro. That's why I tell all like dogs, bro. Even if they don't bite, they'll bark. Like, if they don't seen you before, they'll bark, bro. Or they'll make noise, they'll get up something, you know what I'm saying? The cat just was just staring at them, let them take stuff, bro. But dang, man, that's crazy, bro. When I was living in the hood, we had bars on our windows, so only way you can get in is if you had some like gear, because in the hood they had like the metal bars. You had the window, and then you had like these little bars that kind of curved like this. Even on the front door, it was like a black little metal thing, and then behind that it was bars, and behind that was a wood door. Like, it was extra security. But at the same time, if it was a fire in the house, you trying to get out the window, then it's a wrap.
Jerome Kennedy and his wife were homeowners in Pittsburgh. They were your
Jerome Kennedy. This is a odd name, Jerome. It's kind of like, okay, he's black. And then it said Kennedy, and I'm like, okay, he's white. Or maybe he's both. Damn, that's a tricky one. Jerome Kennedy. So is his credit score in the middle? No, I'm playing.
The average family. However, in July of 2017, the couple would start to hear strange noises coming from their attic during the night, like enough to wake them up. At first, they would ignore it. But over the next couple of nights, in addition to the noises, they would now also see a light shining in through a pipe. This would push Jerome to call the police.
There we go.
He believed his neighbor, who he shared an adjoining wall with, was responsible. But when police went over to question his neighbor, he would deny everything. And because Jerome didn't have any proof, police couldn't really do anything. But still believing his neighbor was responsible, Jerome would manually set up a camera in his attic to get proof, or at the very least, to see what was actually happening. That night, Jerome and his wife would not wake up to any noises, but Jerome would decide to review the footage anyway. And this is the sight he was met with.
What do you see? Yo, who's this old dude looking like Doofenshmirtz inside top of the attic, bro? How you get in there?
Jerome's suspicions were correct. His neighbor, Robert Havrilla, can be seen crawling around the attic with a power drill. Seeing this, Jerome would once again call the police. Now that he had video evidence to show them, his neighbor Robert would promptly be arrested. It was later discovered that Robert had made a removable wall to gain access to their attic. And under the attic, multiple holes were found drilled into the shared brick wall between the two houses.
To look at
This
him.
evidence, along with the disturbing footage itself, would ultimately get Robert Havrilla charged with stalking and trespassing.
And I'd have done it too, if you kids hadn't have come along.
Bruh, $100. Dude was over there trying to beat his tallywhacker, bruh, 100%. He was trying to get his little meat up, bruh, using Viagra. He was over there trying to spy on them. I wonder, when I get 60 or 70, I wonder if I can still get it up. Because I'm going on strong right now. You could touch my arms, you go... I'm like, whoa, Nelly, whoa! I got too much energy today, maybe because it's Friday, but that's creepy, man. Like, you can't trust neighbors, bro. Make sure y'all do a thorough inspection of your household before you move in, and make sure you know your neighbors. And I don't know, that's why a lot of people like to live by alone off in the distance somewhere. I mean, that's dope too, but then if you need help or something, then it's a wrap. Let me know down in the comment section, bro. Number 3.
On a day in October of 2021, a mother named Keen Winchester and her 2-year-old son were home alone. The day started out like usual, but later on this would change. She would begin to hear banging on her front door, followed by a male voice yelling for help. Naturally, she would go up to her front door to see who it was, but she didn't recognize the man, so she decided to ignore it. Over time, the banging and yelling would only grow louder. It got to the point where it was clear the man was no longer simply trying to get the homeowner's attention.
Get that thing.
He was genuinely trying to break into the house. In response, the mother would grab her 2-year-old son and barricade themselves in an upstairs bathroom. Horrifyingly, while they were hiding, they would begin to hear actual glass shattering. The man had broken into the house, which was captured by one of the home's security cameras.
Bruh, he would have left that house looking like Swiss cheese, bruh. Yeah, aggression, feared, self-defense. I would have blew his ass back through the window, bro. Look at this dude, he's picking up the wood. He got on J's too. Oh, he about to jump through like Jordan, bro. Come on, jump in the window, bro. As soon as you cross that threshold, boom, his shoes would have flew off, bro. His shoes would have hit that table in the back and everything, bro, 100%.
The man was able to use a piece of firewood to shatter one of the windows. From there, he would dive headfirst into the house. As soon as she heard shattering glass, the mother would desperately call the police, explaining the situation she was now in. It would take the police a total of 10 minutes to respond.
10 minutes?
During that time, however, the intruder was unable to locate where the mother and her 2-year-old son were hiding. When the police finally did arrive, the man would be arrested and later hospitalized for cuts he received while climbing through the window. It's still unclear why the man did it. He had no connections with any of the homeowners. Police believe this was the result of him being under the influence of something, but what exactly is never made clear. It's also not clear what he would have done had he actually found the mother and her 2-year-old son.
Bro, y'all know me. I am pro weapon. Get you what you can, bruh. I don't give a damn if it's a samurai sword, bruh. You file a nail filer down and use that, bro. Get you some kind of protection because times are getting bad. You see the break-ins all over the news. Just recently, some dude was walking door to door talking about he's selling candy and they all, like 3 or 4 dudes rushed in at gunpoint. Another dude, he just got his Lamborghini and he was attacked and robbed. And then another thing too, some people just be randomly hitting people and stabbing people for no reason. Like, times is getting bad, bro. You need to protect yourself. I don't even care if you don't even like guns. Just have one just in case. Because of stuff like this. You have a 2-year-old son or daughter inside the house. I'm not about to play games with you, bro. I got a family. I'm about to lay you out, bro. I know you somebody's son, brother, uncle, whatever you may be, but you about to be deceased once you enter my house, bro. 100%. That's gonna be your title. Deceased. You're dying. 100%. Like 10 minutes, bro. Do you know how long 10 minutes is when you're in danger? Bro, he could have killed her in 2, maybe even 1, depending on what he picked up in the house. He could have grabbed a knife and stabbed her in the neck and killed the baby. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. That's why y'all gotta keep that thing on you, bro. Ready at all times. Like, don't be answering the doors for nobody. Don't be, oh, I want to see who it is. Oh, candy. Just open the window, you see what they selling? No, thank you. If they still standing there, hey, then call the police. But I'm not about to open my door. You can't open your door no more like it used to be. Like, oh, hey, I'm looking for this. Oh, no, wrong house down that way. Nah, if I've never seen you before and if I'm not expecting company, that door is staying closed. And now you gotta watch your cars now too. Them gas prices done went up. Now you gotta worry about waking up to an empty tank. Be out there with the hose like, pause, not like that. Y'all know what I meant. Pause.
Back in November of 2009, a man named Joe Cummings lived in a small New York apartment.
Joe Cummings.
He would suddenly start to notice food disappearing from his fridge and pantry that he knew for a fact he himself was not eating. After this went on for a while, he finally confronted his girlfriend about it.
We seen this one.
But oddly, she would deny eating any of his food. Not believing her, Joe decided to set up a camera overnight so that he could catch her in the act and confront her with the evidence. However, when Joe woke up the next morning and reviewed the footage, he would be met with something pretty horrifying.
Bruh, he know he's serious about his food. He gonna set up a camera to make sure he catch her eating this food. The one thing that used to make me mad when I used to come home from school and somebody drank my Gatorade I left in the refrigerator, but I used to be hot and nobody act like they knew what happened to it. I guess the Gatorade got thirsty and drank itself, I guess. Let's be mad. Or somebody eat your leftovers, like, bruh. Yo, who is this? She was in the attic. That's scary, bruh. I also want cameras in my house, but I feel like I'm gonna review the footage and I'm gonna see a spirit.
Who is not Joe's girlfriend can be seen climbing down from what Joe claims is a storage area in his apartment that has no connection to any outside ventilation or anything of the like. She would then walk over to the fridge and pantry and begin eating different foods, drinking milk, etc. That's when Joe would actually come out of his bedroom, forcing the woman to quickly find a hiding spot. Once Joe went back, she can be seen gathering up some more food before retreating back into the storage area.
Dang. Like I said, I'll be scared I see a spirit or an orb or something. I won't be able to sleep at night, bro. I'm gonna see something I don't want to see, like Drake said on the song. He drank from the milk cart, she put her lips on it. He got to get a herpagona bum bump. He about to wake up in the morning like, see, that's how I turn my kitchen light on when I go in the kitchen. I don't go to the kitchen in the dark. Look at her, she a professional. She put it back the same way, everything, bruh. That's why OCD people come in handy, bruh, because the OCD person would have walked through that kitchen like, wait a minute.
The next morning, he immediately called the police. When the police arrived, they would take the woman out of the storage area and arrest her. It's unknown how she got in the apartment, but because he's on the top floor of his apartment building, Joe believed she could have gotten in through a fire escape which was located on the ceiling. Police would guess that the woman had been living in the storage area for a couple of weeks, with plans to eventually rob Joe. But whether or not these were actually her motives would never be confirmed.
Nah, I don't think it was. Ain't no burglar about to wait 2 weeks of eating up your food to rob you. She could have been did it 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
In 2016, a couple of homeowners in Australia would notice a strange man on their home security cameras walking around their property.
Why you walking like
At
Bigfoot?
first, it was assumed it was someone they knew stopping by. But this theory was quickly discarded when the man began to crouch down and creep around the property, clearly as if he knew he wasn't supposed to be there. At one point, he can even be seen hiding behind a parked truck so that a passing car wouldn't be able to spot him.
If criminals seen how dumb they look, I don't think they would have committed crimes. Look how stupid he looked, bro. Look at him, tiptoeing on
This would, of
concrete.
course, be a shocking discovery for the homeowners, and it made them question whether this was the first time the man had creeped around their property. In fact, the homeowners would actually go back and check previous footage to see if they could find any other occurrences. It turns out they would find another. It happened a few days prior. This time, the man was looking in through a back door of the house with a flashlight.
He's staking the place out, okay. He's making sure they sleep. He's setting up a plan. He see the camera. All right, he got enough information. He's looking in, he's taking another peek. He's trying to see what kind of locks and stuff they got in there, what kind of TVs, Xboxes, PlayStation
What exactly
5.
this man is doing, or what he had planned, is unknown. The homeowners would notify the police about the situation, but they couldn't identify the man, so there wasn't really much they could do. At least according to what's been documented, the man would not be seen on the property again.
Dude was over there tiptoeing on concrete like they was gonna wake up in the middle of the night, like somebody's outside. Bro, it's concrete. It ain't like the concrete's gonna creak. Like you'll be walking, it's gonna be like, and you'll be like, oh. Humans look really, really dumb when they do something they're not supposed to be doing. Like when you know you're not supposed to be doing it and you're doing it anyway, I don't know what it is about body language. You just look dumb. Like he's just squatting around like this. He's walking like Bigfoot, and he's leaping, and cars like, bro, if you're doing all that, you don't need to be robbing people, bro. Just rob me already at this point. You just dancing in my front yard.
Footage was taken in New Jersey. A mother and her 2 daughters were home alone at night.
See, look at
The
him,
home
mouth all
was
open.
2 stories.
He like,
The 3 of them were all upstairs. That's when the mother would begin to hear strange noises coming from downstairs. No one was supposed to be down there, so a little concerned, the mother would check the home security cameras on her phone. This is the sight she was met with. A man who she'd never seen before could quite clearly be seen walking around the first floor of her house.
that's
When
dope.
she saw this, she would silently barricade herself and her 2 daughters in an upstairs bathroom. Then she would call the police.
Took him 20 minutes.
However, the police would take a while to respond, leaving her and her 2 daughters to basically just sit there watching this man through the house's security cameras, praying he wouldn't come upstairs.
Look like he got a boo-boo. Why he walking like that? I told you, bro. Criminals look dumb, bro. Yo, what kind of camera can you do that where you can access your home cameras from your cell phone? That's pretty dope. And that's better than you having to walk around and find
The
out.
man would not end up going upstairs. In fact, when the police finally did arrive, the man was gone. Though his intents were clear. He had left with multiple valuables. At one point in the video, you can even see him carrying the homeowner's purse. But as far as if he had gone upstairs and found the homeowners, there's no way to tell what he would have done. Had this happened, and things could have easily gone a lot worse. Police aren't sure if the man was armed, and ultimately, they would be unsuccessful in identifying him.
They would identify him perfectly. She had a firearm, 100%. What did he look like? Right there, bro. They'll be like, oh, okay. Dude had a bad back. Dude walked around the house, hunched over, bro, trying to jack people. Like, bro, come on. How old are you, bro? He was at least like 40, 50 years old with back problems, bro. He's walking around super slow. He had like a fanny pack or he had like a Santa Claus belt or something on. He just looked mad stupid, bro. But this video was by Chillin' Scares, man. If you guys enjoyed, let me know down in the comment section which video you thought was the creepiest or what you would have done in that situation. But yeah, make sure you super subscribe box. Calling watch videos in entirety because I was pausing and stopping and talking through the whole thing. Again, make sure you guys have a safe Friday, man. Thank you guys so much for showing support. If you got a new channel, Reprisalzems, and welcome to the Crow's Nest. But again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Do not take these tips for granted, man. These tips are here for me and you. Get you pepper spray. Get you something. If you don't like a gun, maybe get like a little pepper spray, okay? Maybe you don't like pepper spray, because I don't like pepper spray because sometimes you get a little bit of backlash and it can hurt you too. Don't like guns, you can get a taser. A slingshot, poppers, smoke bombs, I don't know, whatever it may be, man. Get y'all something to protect yourself because times are getting really, really bad. And like they said, man, police are a good choice, but 10, 15, 20 minutes that's too long, bro. Especially when your life is on the line. That's way, way too long.